Hi Fahim, Daphne here. Thank you for your message wishing us all a Merry Christmas. I'm having a nice time here with my family, but I just wanted to check in and find your essays, which is great. And well done, you've done 3 and 4, which is lovely. Don't forget the task ones. I don't know if you had access to them. Just checking, make sure that you do. But don't forget the task ones. They are, I know, less marks than task 2, but nevertheless still important. Okay. So here we go. Translation apps. Do the benefits of this outweigh the disadvantages? So you're going to balance that benefits, disadvantages. Okay. So experts throughout the developing and developed world have debated over. Now we don't debate over, just debate and then direct object. Debated the benefits and drawbacks of using language translation software. Good. Although, keep going, no comma. Although there are many positives of using these applications, you don't need yet. The negatives should also be taken into account. Yeah. In a way, when you're speaking, you might say yet, but in writing, you don't need it here. The merits and demerits. Now, demerits, we don't use that word. Be careful. The merits and demerits of translation programs will be explained in this essay using examples. Yep, to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Lovely. Okay, so you've already said positives. You've already said drawbacks. So maybe you can say, because it's difficult to sort of think of more ways to say that. Okay, maybe you can say the various uses or the various uses and benefits. No, you've had benefits. Maybe just you saying the various uses will be explained in this essay. This keeps it a little bit more neutral, and you're not sort of giving away your argument. So you're not telling me too much, but I know that you're going to talk about it. You're going to develop it more. So maybe that. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that language interpretation software, good, nice paraphrasing. So language software is. Now, although there's lots of them, different programs, because it's software, it always works. Although it's a plural, it works like a singular. It's extremely useful for individuals. You don't need the, so that is just a straight plural, no the, especially those. Now you do need a pronoun there, those individuals, referring back, those who are keen to learn foreign languages. Lovely. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, these programs are available on mobile devices. So let's hear easily and I was going to say efficiently available. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, I meant to put that in here. Easily and universally, that's better. Universally available on mobile devices. Sorry. Messing up your lovely essays, sorry. Let's go backwards there. Okay, on mobile devices. And can be accessed when required without any cumbersome, without the, okay, any cumbersome of going to an institute. Okay, so why don't you say without the commitment and dedication of attending a language school or institute. Okay, so we wouldn't say cumbersome. Cumbersome is not a noun, it's an adjective, and so that doesn't work. And I would say attending instead of going to. Okay, so I would get rid of, or just, so this is the correction here. The commitment and dedication of attending. So you've got just higher level vocabulary going in there. But otherwise, nice writing. I'm putting in my corrections here. Otherwise, nice writing and very on point. Good, excellent. And also talking about corrections, well done. Your corrections look excellent. It's a very, very good way of improving. Just analysing where you're making mistakes. Well done. Thank you for taking the time to do that. That is great work. Secondly, this software or these applications or these software tools, something like that, are tremendously, so just not quite right on that one, are tremendously cost effective. So it's E, the spelling here. Affect is the verb, cost effective. As there could be minimal subscriptions to be paid or other costs, including costs. Therefore, other inclusive costs. Okay, so put it there. Costs. Therefore, so this is the consequence. Travelling and course registration can be minimised. For example, recent research, good, demonstrates that 90% of the language conversion systems, good, are mobile friendly and can cost up to £50. Yeah. So we would put here like this. Which is easily affordable for everybody. Therefore, it's conclusively clear the process of learning various languages other than mother tongue, you'd have to have there, has been made easier since the invention. So invent is the verb, invention is the noun of these applications. Good, very nice paragraph here. Okay, good. So you're really doing a nice job here of comparing. So the benefits basically of you can learn, you can teach yourself without having to go to a school. You've developed that clearly. You're looking just at the different, so task achievement, absolutely fine. That paragraph works very well. Coherence, well done. It's easy for me to follow it through. You're using nice pronouns in here as well. So you're referencing back, which works well. Grammar looks nice. Can be minimised. You've got good grammar going on there, and very well done on your vocabulary. Lots of good synonyms there. That's excellent. On the other hand, the major drawback of using these programs is that in-depth understanding of any other language cannot be obtained without proper coaching. You don't need just proper coaching. This is largely because every language includes various jargons, complex transitions, and grammar structures which are difficult to grasp. Okay, excellent. I really, really like that. You've used 3 very good collocations there. Excellent. And which are difficult to grasp. Good word. Really, really super. I like that. For example, an extensive study by Oxford University showed that 60% of students cannot pronounce complex words properly as they learnt the language by using online applications. Thus, possible to save them many hurdles in utilising language consortium software, which cannot easily be overcome. Now, I think you had this word hurdles in your another essay, and it's a great word, but try and use it with this verb overcome. So to make it really, really work, you overcome a hurdle. And that is just a collocation that works in English. So if you try and get this verb in here, it shows the examiner that you are super confident using that collocation. Okay, so we overcome a hurdle. But otherwise, very, very good paragraph. From the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that, although there are enormous fruits, ooh, no, don't like that. No, there are enormous positives, you could say, literally, positives from, you'd have to have, using online stuff, yeah, for students as well as other language learners, because you're really talking about them rather than businessmen, aren't you? So just putting that as a little bit extra. Their pitfalls should also be considered. Predicted that software houses would, I would say, could resolve, rather than resolving, could resolve simply these problems by maybe continuously updating the systems as per the industry requirements. Very nice. I think you write very, very well. It's an intelligently organised essay. Your points are very good. You make them very clearly. I like the cohesion going in through here. It reads very logically. Really good essay. Well done. So this one, some people spend a lot of money on tickets to go to sporting events, positive or negative. Okay, so experts throughout both the developed and developing worlds have debated whether a huge amount of money should be spent on games and cultural ceremonies or not, as the spending pattern has been increased over the past decade. Okay, maybe we're not going to have spending here because you've got spend there. Maybe you could say as the cost. Literally, as the cost of attending these events has increased. Yeah, but I like the passive who you've got that you've got in there. Yeah, but you could say has been increased. That still works. The cost of attending these events has been increased over the last few decades. Okay, good. So we're avoiding repeating spending. There are enormous benefits of this pattern. Careful pattern of this. So I would use trend. To the general public as well as the whole economy. Yet, its pitfalls should also be taken into account. Yes, now yet works here. That's okay. And the other one it didn't work, but here it's okay. Well done. Both sides of a table will be explained in this essay. No, that doesn't work. So just use this essay will discuss. You could have the this would just literally this essay will discuss this change or this I want to have a recent yeah, let me think. I'll come back to that. But don't put both sides of the table. Okay. On the one hand, there's ample evidence that hard-earned earnings, careful, hard-earned earnings, hard-earned earnings to be spent on games is not worthless. Okay. The hard, yeah. I don't think you can have hard-earned earnings. I think you should have hard-earned salaries. Would be better. I mean, we do say earnings, but I don't think you could have both them together. And here I think you could put this essay will discuss both sides of the argument. Then I think that works. To be spent on games or custom shows. Custom shows? I'm not sure what I mean by custom shows. Spent on games or pop concerts, something like that. Museum visits or festivals. Give me three things. I'm going to really think it's a good way to show your language, and it's quite nice style. So develop it. Put in three things here. Is not worthless. The central reason. Careful, just typo there. The central reason behind this is because it provides people with the opportunities of networking. Yeah, opportunity to networking, stress release, and taking a break from busy routines. Yeah, all right, good. Okay. Provides hard-working people. So, or you've got hard-earned. You've got busy and full-time work, or maybe provides. Yeah, just go busy people with the opportunities of networking, stress release, and taking a break from busy routines. No, I've put busy is fine, okay, but because I've just put it there, I would put day-to-day routines. For example, recent research by the Cricket Board demonstrated that there's a 30% increase in the demand for tickets for cricket matches, and 70% of the audience consists of returning visitors, which also has increased the revenue for the board. Okay, there is, or there has been, so okay, that, and I think you need a time frame over the past 5 years. There, here we go, has been a 30% increase in demand for tickets. Yeah, which is now visitors should be people who also oh no, sorry, which you're right. which also has increased the revenue of the board. Okay, but we need to connect this back. So recent empirical research demonstrated over the past 5 years there has been a 30% increase in the demand for tickets, cricket matches. Returning visitors enjoying returning visitors who enjoy meeting their friends and networking, or no, and entertaining colleagues. And this trend, or this pattern, this move, or whatever, has also increased the revenue of the board. So we take that out. So what I've tried to do, let me show you, that could go. What I've tried to do is just get this connected back to who these people are. So it would read, recent research demonstrated that over the past 5 years there has been a 30% increase in the demand of tickets for cricket matches, and 75% of the audience consists of returning visitors. You don't need that. Who enjoy meeting their friends and entertaining colleagues. This move has also increased the revenue of the board. Okay, you need to connect that bit back to this, the example of networking. Therefore, it's conclusively clear that the individuals are satisfied from these events, satisfied by these events, and they're ready to incur vast amount of money. Invest, not incur. You incur a cost. You don't incur money. You obviously invest a vast amount of money. Good. Okay. Nice paragraph. Well done. That works. Okay. On the other hand, there can be various other important ways in which money could be. So could, might, or may are modal verbs which are more appropriate, I think, for this kind of essay. Might, may be more positively utilised. This is largely because residents of some countries prefer to go to travel for tourism. Don't go. Travel for tourism instead of spending their savings on playing. It's not playing matches, is it? It's watching matches or attending social events. For example, an extensive study by Oxford showed that 25% of the younger generation prepared to travel and visit multiple countries to observe. Yes, to observe and learn about different cultures, so you can do a bit more than that instead of going to a specific show. Okay, thus it can be possibly stated that resources could be utilised. Yeah, use those modal verbs again as the individual preference, which might be different and diversified. Okay, good. To conclude from the examples and arguments given, I firmly believe that spending cash on gaming now is definitely not gaming or social events is fruitful. Okay, here you can have fruitful. I'm not very keen on that, but I would, beneficial both socially and for work purposes. And welcoming, as far as it does, to be welcomed, not welcoming. Use the passive there, to be welcomed, as far as it does not conflict with someone's preferences. Or financial budgets. Okay. It's predicted that saving as amount of money at users on sports matches will grow in importance. As workers have more leisure time. Okay. And be careful with these predictions. I'm not always sure they work personally. I think they need a little bit more at the end. If you connect it here to leisure time, that links it back to the essay. So just change a few things in your conclusion. Otherwise, Fahim, two very, very good essays. This one, be just careful to connect your examples back to the point you've just made. I think that's very important. Otherwise, you're writing very, very nicely indeed. Good grammar, nice vocabulary, good work on synonyms. Thank you. Sorry this correction is so long. And hey, send me your task ones. Okay, bye.